Hi everyone, happy return. Have you ever wanted to be the last thing on someone's mind before they go to sleep and the first thing they think of when they wake up? If so, you're in the right spot, because today we're going to reveal the keys to creating an unforgettable impression. Before we jump in, I have a quick task for you. Leave a comment below with the phrase, "on their mind tomorrow." It's short, sweet, and perfectly captures the spirit of our chat today. It will also be fun to see how many of you are joining in. Let's explore how we can sharpen that love so your presence is profoundly missed. As Seneca once said, absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it. Let's prepare to examine these 10 effective Stoic techniques that will help people remember you. Even more self-sufficiency is the top priority. You may be wondering how being self-sufficient makes someone miss me more. It's all about demonstrating your completeness on your own, which is very alluring and fascinating in any relationship. Picture yourself living your best life, completely devoted to your interests and meeting your own needs when you're self-sufficient, rather than clinging to someone or constantly looking for attention. When you're not always available or depending on your partner for your happiness, you create a healthy space in your relationship for growth rather than distance. When you're not around, they start to wonder what you're up to and remember how you handle things with such autonomy and grace. And guess what? They start to miss that vibrant, self-reliant side of you. So embrace self-sufficiency. It's not about pushing them away, but rather about drawing them into a deeper admiration of who you are. Number 2 is emotional control. You may be wondering if managing your emotions will actually cause someone to miss you. Here's a secret. Controlling your emotions is like steering a powerful ship. Imagine every interaction where you remain composed and calm, even when things get heated. This level of control isn't just amazing, it's fascinating. Why? Because as Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you'll find strength. This newfound composure makes your partner curious about your inner world, drawing them closer. Controlling your emotions doesn't mean you stop expressing yourself. Rather, it means responding thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This small change increases the impact of your affection. Keep calm, remain considerate, and observe how they begin to question why they are pulled to you for the third purposeful conversation. Did you ever marvel how a few well-chosen words could transform someone? Desire your presence. Your hidden weapon is to communicate much more deliberately. This entails picking your words carefully, speaking with purpose, and adding value to the conversation. When you communicate intentionally, you're creating messages that connect with your audience on a deeper level. Imagine that every time you speak, you're connecting, understanding, and enriching the interaction. This not only makes your conversations memorable, but it also makes them meaningful. And even when you're not there, your words linger in their minds, drawing them closer. Intentional communication also adds layers of curiosity and interest. And your partner starts thinking about what you say, thinking about what you said, and in fact, missing the depth and interest of your chats. They begin to value the communicator as well as the conversation, so you should use the power of purposeful communication. Make every word matter and observe how they work their magic to keep you in their thoughts. Keep in mind that how you say something matters just as much as what you say. Continue to be thoughtful and perceptive in your conversation and include a dash of charm. The fourth acceptance of absence has an intriguing twist. How can accepting time apart actually bring you closer together? It may seem counterintuitive, but when you're back together, accepting absence can deepen your bond and amplify your need. Absence not only makes the heart grow fonder, but it also fosters anticipation and appreciation. By appreciating and even embracing the time spent apart, you show confidence and an understanding that true connection is about the depth of the bond rather than constant proximity. As Epicus once said, freedom is the only worthwhile goal in life. Let go of the need to cling, and you'll see how this works. Freedom changes the dynamic instead of occupying the time with incessant messaging. Give each other some space to breathe. Instead of becoming a routine aspect of their day, this quiet can pique their interest and create a sense of mystery. Instead, it will be the highlight and the thing they most look forward to. This idea makes you enjoy your own company, which makes you even more desirable when you get back together. Number 5. Being observant when interacting with others can make them miss you more when you're not there. It's about savoring every moment, engaging fully whenever you're together, listening intently, and responding carefully entails practicing vivid and unforgettable mindfulness. Picture treating every discussion and every shared moment as though it were important, giving every giggle and glance your whole attention. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." By adopting this perspective when interacting with others, you make every moment matter. This level of engagement creates a lasting imprint that causes others to miss the caliber of care and attention you offer. If you're still with us, it means that this content is connecting with you. If not, please think about liking the video and subscribing to our channel, as it really helps us create content that you enjoy. Next, let's move on to our 6th principle, which is crucial for creating lasting impressions. Number 6. Mindfulness practice adds richness to your presence so that when you're not around, your absence is profoundly felt. Communication that is consistent. Creating an expectation of quality and dependability in your contacts makes your absence felt more keenly when you're not in contact. This is how keeping a consistent and considerate communication pattern helps someone miss you more. Consistency isn't about bombarding them with messages all day. Rather, it's about creating a rhythm that becomes a treasured part of their routine. As Seneca stated, regularity is a sign of wisdom in communication. This steady approach reassures them that you're thoughtful, dependable, and invested in the relationship. Imagine this: even when life gets busy, you continue to stay in touch. Consistency becomes something they rely on, a comforting presence in the middle of their busy day. When you abruptly stop these interactions, your absence is noticeable, leaving a void they're eager to fill. By being consistent, you weave yourself into their daily lives. Number 7. Purposeful living. How does someone miss you more when you lead a purposeful life? It's about being a person who is enthusiastic, driven, and actively involved in worthwhile endeavors. Living a purposeful life demonstrates that you have objectives and aspirations outside of the relationship, which makes you interesting and admirable. It also suggests that you're not just waiting for someone else to occupy your time. Instead, you're out there making the most of it. Our plans were proposed by the Stoic philosopher Seneca. Miscarry because you're more focused and they lack defined goals. Dynamic and captivating. Imagine that when you chat to your partner about your projects, charity work, or creative pursuits, they can feel the excitement in your eyes as you discuss these interests. This passion makes an impression that lasts, and while you're apart, people miss the motivation and vigor you provide. Living a purposeful life makes you a person who is constantly developing and changing, which makes every encounter novel and satisfying. Number 8. Emotional control. How does preserving emotional equilibrium make someone miss you more? It involves establishing a dynamic in which your emotional outbursts are considered and quantified, improving the caliber of every encounter through moderation. You try not to react too strongly to your lover, favorable or unfavorable. With this stoic approach, you can manage relationships, dynamics with grace and maturity. As Marcus Aurelius sagely observed, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This means responding to situations calmly and deliberately rather than impulsively. Imagine this. You handle disagreements with composure and express affection in a way that feels heartfelt but not overwhelming. This balanced approach creates room for anticipation and desire. Your partner understands that your emotions are genuine and not driven by the moment when you're not around, and they look forward to reconnecting. Moderation doesn't mean being cold or detached. Rather, it shows that you're in control of your emotions rather than letting them control you. Sometimes the quiet moments resonate most deeply because by mastering moderation, you remain a calming presence in their life. Fortitude in the face of hardship. How can exhibiting resilience make someone miss you more? It's about proving that you can face life's challenges head-on with grace and courage, which makes you a dependable and consoling presence. Resilience in adversity is the ability to confront difficulties head-on and demonstrate your dependability and strength, which are very appealing in any relationship. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once stated, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This idea says that persevering and developing through difficulties makes you a better person and a valuable companion. When you're apart, your resilience gives them confidence and assurance. They miss your strength and the secure feeling they get from being around you. Imagine a scenario where you're going through a difficult time, but maintain your composure and approach it methodically. This not only wins you respect, but also admiration from your partner, who sees you not just surviving, but thriving through hardships. Resilience is the ability to bounce back stronger each time, rather than merely getting by. Your companion is captivated to your unshakable spirit because of your magnetic mental and emotional fortitude. They perceive you as a pillar of strength who will not break under duress when they witness you overcoming hardship with grace. When you're not their number 10, their strength and dependability become consoling, making them miss you much more. Character consistency. How does being true to yourself make someone miss you more? It's about being a constant and trustworthy force, but retaining enough intrigue to keep things interesting. Being consistent in your character means that you are the same person you were yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This dependability fosters trust and security in the relationship because, as Epicurus said, first decide what you would be, then do what you must do. This unwavering approach ensures that your partner is aware of who you are and what to expect, which is incredibly comforting. Imagine that you are someone who consistently upholds your values, fulfills commitments, and treats your partner with kindness and respect. This doesn't just make you a good partner, it makes you someone they rely on and greatly value. Being consistent does not imply being completely predictable. In order to maintain the relationship's vibrancy, it's crucial to incorporate small shocks. Perhaps it's an unexpected present, a sincere letter that brightens their day, or a surprise date. These unpredictable moments, coupled with your strong moral fiber, make you fascinating and reliable. A solid foundation is created by maintaining consistency in your fundamental beliefs and actions. Your partner is aware that they can rely on you to be kind and supportive during uncertain times, and when you're not there, they miss having you in their lives. By incorporating some spontaneity into your relationship, you can make sure that it stays strong. In conclusion, embrace the force of consistency in character while giving room for spontaneity. Dynamic. This blend of dependability and excitement makes you indispensable, producing a craving for your presence. This combination leaves you incredibly missed and unforgettable. This balance guarantees that you will always be a valued and vital part of your partner's world. Before you leave, don't forget to like this video. Your partner will treasure the stable foundation you give them and look forward to the unexpected joys you bring into their lives. If you liked it and haven't joined our community yet, click the subscribe button here. For additional insights on how Stoicism can change your life, leave a comment below with the phrase "tomorrow" to demonstrate that you're prepared to be someone who has missed every day. Your participation helps us develop and connect with others who can gain from these timeless Stoic lessons. Thank you for watching. Remember to remain strong and hold on to your Stoic values. You're not only headed toward being forgotten, you're creating more lasting relationships. Until the next time, keep creating routines that make life genuinely unforgettable. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.